last time, session 1, so the first time, we introduced all the characters. We have Willa May, our Southern Belle, coming to the city to try and gain some influence for her very rich father, and pissing off half the higher-ups already. It's a tabletop game. If you're not going to piss off half of the NPCs, then are you even playing it properly? We have Eve, our Nosferatu, who is in with some shady deals with some shady people. We have Sid, our Bruja musician that got into a fight first thing. And we have Thornwell, who got very lost in a swamp and met someone almost as mad as he did. As he is. All the characters were summoned by Prince Marcel. 3 of them to introduce themselves, as is proper for the Camarilla, and Eve because he had a job that would directly affect her if it went tits up. To give a little more detail on that, people have been starting to go missing, mainly mortals, so he didn't care. But recently, the Justicar, or one of his Justicars, who is one of the people that work for him, dispense justice throughout the city and do other things for them. Xavier has gone missing. It is their job to sign a annual treaty with the Lupines that make their home just outside of the city, to kind of draw boundary lines of who owns what, and to make sure that, you know, that vampires and werewolves aren't going to war, and all the other things. It's Xavier's job to kind of facilitate the vampire side of this meeting during the Festival of the Swamp, which is happening in 2 weeks. So Prince Marcel has left it with our newly formed coterie, I guess, to find Xavier. If they do so, they can stay. And Eve doesn't possibly lose her haven to the werewolves when they take back some territory. So yeah, they were left to leave with their own devices. Said if they needed some help to speak to one of his lieutenants. They were also given permission if they wanted to search his haven, Xavier's haven, since they had now kind of looked for everything they could. And said that you can make temporary homes within the city whilst you were doing this. You talked about where to go, deciding, no, let's not go to Eve's Haven, that's mine, you can't have it, go away. And instead decided to go to Jack's Brewery, which is a bar that Sid was told about by Jake, one of the Bruja, which is where you were headed. So yeah, we will pick up the session with the 4 of you entering Jack's Brewery. It is pretty much exactly what you'd expect from a Bruja-owned bar. It is, in all sense of the word, a dive bar. One, it is a dump with like Rolling Stones posters on the walls as their form of decoration. There are a couple of pool tables, maybe a couple of pool cues that haven't been snapped in half during various bar fights. And it's also on the docks, so during any flooding it probably could turn into a literal dive bar. It is relatively full, being that it's New Orleans. You know, bars are busy during the night time, even outside of the quarter. There is an old jukebox playing. It's playing The Who at the minute, if you're interested. You all enter. What is the plan once you get to Jack's?
As we step over the threshold, Sid is gonna give like a big, oh yeah, it smells like home.
Just gonna, pull whatever scarves I've got on further over my head, just like, don't like being in public, it sucks.
I'm definitely not okay. I don't want to be here. Why are we here again?
Fine, it's fine. We'll get everything.
Says you lot need to find somewhere to stay.
I am not staying here.
That's fine. They might know other places.
Okay.
I'm sure there's someone friendly we can ask for some digs. Like, everyone seems so lovely. Come on, let's go. Let's go find someone to help us.
Okay, if
she'll
you
rock
want
up
to
to the
look for
bar.
someone, if you can walk up to the bar. If anybody wants to just look around to see if you can see any kindred or people that might seem useful, feel free to make a perception alertness roll.
Oh goodness. Perception is 3. 1, 2, 3, and 2. Ooh,
Oh
that
crap,
was
how do we
good.
use this roller again?
Okay.
I think it's /R.
Would you like mine?
R.
I don't know. I'm going to get you to tell me, so I don't have to keep an eye on it.
4, 8, 8, 10, 7.
Ooh.
I found the good dice.
Yeah, you did.
Anyone else make the roll?
I got.
Yep.
Go for it.
Yep, okay. So I got 1, 6, 7, 8, 10.
Okay, so you lose the 10 from the 1, but that's still successes.
I got
Thornwell?
1, 4, 4, 5, 6, 8.
Okay, so Thornwell doesn't see anything. Thornwell, he's just caught up with the crowds, counting the people, checking his just around himself. Willamay, I'm guessing you're just trying not to get any of this place on you.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, fair.
Clutching the proverbial pearl, so to speak.
Yeah. But Eve and Sid, you notice it is mainly filled with mortals. Like, it might be a brouhaha bar, but, you know, even in Norlands, vampires are rare compared to, like, mortals. Because they have to be, otherwise the food supply would disappear. But on those successes, you do see 2 kindred. You see one man who is kind of big built, shaggy, very 80s, like Lost Boys mullet hair. He is wearing like a big kind of trench coat that is open with a plaid shirt underneath that's kind of mostly open, showing a very, very hairy chest. I can actually show you that one. Actually, you can decide if you want to talk to any of them, then I'll show you what they look like. The other one you see seems almost the polar opposite. You see a very kind of petite woman with like short cropped hair, blonde, leather jacket, big fuck you, new rocks, ripped jeans, and with the successes you got, you can see as well, she's currently talking to someone at the pool table, but she's drumming her fingers on the pool table. You can see that her nails are like long, thick, and almost claw-like.
Right.
Okay, cool. So I sort of gesture of Sid and say, hey, you see them both, yeah?
Yeah. Do we introduce ourselves, or do you want to get a drink and fit in a bit more first?
There's literally no point in grabbing drinks.
I'm not going to drink it. I just like to hold it. Have you not been around humans recently? They look at you weird when you go to a bar and don't drink now.
People look at me weird anyway. Have you looked at my face?
You won't here. You'll be fine. You'll fit in just right.
Right. Big guy or the lass?
Well, I know what Sid would prefer.
Or guitar? Oh, what would Sid prefer?
The lady, obviously.
Cool.
Yeah.
Right, let's start making our way over to her.
I will put it in the Discord chat for those of you not on Twitch.
Is she like actively talking to the guy?
She's not talking to that guy, no, she's just talking to someone. Those were just the two people in the bar that you spotted that were kindred, that were vampires, essentially. No, she's over at the pool table speaking to someone, whereas the guy is sat at the end of the bar, kind of just chewing, like talking.
See, like, that's my concern. I think I might go talk to him instead, because she's engaged in a conversation. I don't want to be rude. Get myself into trouble. Learned that mistake.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
So
yep, him instead.
Sid will go sit next to him and order a drink off the bartender, just casually.
Get you a picture of him then. Well, now at least you know what both of them look like.
That's why I said I know what she'd rather do, but the sensible option is the dude.
Okay. So yeah, you go up and order a drink. What's everybody else doing?
And I'm
Things are just behind.
probably going to kind of hide a little bit behind Thornwell. Like, not getting too close, but kind of like instinctually Southern Belly hiding behind the man.
And I think sense you, just feel your aura, and step back. Hook my arm out. Say, Miss Willamay, escort me to the bar.
Oh, he has charm. Okay.
Of course. Yeah, I'm gonna get drinks for everyone.
Oh!
Okay, so you all end up with drinks, I guess, none of which you can
I'd just
drink.
like to hold it so people don't think I'm weird.
It's creme de menthe all round.
What? No. Where's my big dirty pint? No, don't do that to me.
It's got an umbrella, multiple straws, a bit of fruit.
He doesn't have they don't have an umbrella here. The bit
I've
of
got
fruit
it from the
is
umbrella
like
stand.
old,
They didn't have a small
dirty, from the back of the fridge, lime wedges. And they also don't have creme de menthe glasses because this is a dirty ass dive bar, so they're all in whiskey tumblers with just a very like old looking shriveled lime in three of them. He didn't have enough. The rest of them were too mouldy.
Do you have lime with creme de menthe?
Absolutely not.
You do now.
Disgusting. I'm not going to drink it anyway.
Thornwell asked for fruit with them, and that is literally the only fruit they had.
It improves the aura.
Mm-hmm.
It's quite a harsh vibe, a creme de menthe, but a zesty lime. It's quite, it's like a party in a cup. Don't drink it. It's disgusting.
Okay.
Very personable, though.
So as we're sat at the bar next to this dude, Sid just like casually is like, "You're right, mate," and just kind of like it tries to initiate conversation.
Alright.
How's your evening going?
You want something?
Yeah, I want to say hi. My name's Sid. I'm new to the area.
I can tell.
Thought I'd introduce
you're
myself.
Okay. Why?
You see, I'm in a bit of a bind. The prince has kind of left me and my pals here. A little bit of trouble and give us a job to do, but we've got no digs. And my mate Jake, who I met earlier, we was fighting some ghoulies together, and he said you guys were solid.
He kind of perks up at the mention of Jake. It's like, yeah, Jake told me he met some other brouhaha at the docks. I mean, we can find places for you.
Oh, that would be awesome.
They're not gonna be...
You don't need to worry about me. I don't need anywhere.
Don't often get Nos in here.
Yeah, I'd rather not be here. But these guys need somewhere to stay for a bit. Yeah, while they're on this job.
You doing work for Prince
Do you reckon you can
Marcel?
help out? Yeah.
We are friends of circumstance, as it were. We have circumstances, and now we are friends. But we are homeless friends, and we'd quite like to find somewhere to sleep during the day, and it's getting on in the night.
Can I just point out that I'm not homeless? I don't do... that's not a term that I would use. I have plenty of homes, just not here. Hi, my name is Willa May. Nice to meet you.
Dutch.
Dutch? No, I don't want to go Dutch, but the
That's my
gentleman
name,
usually
sweetheart.
pays. Oh, okay.
Head of Clan Bruja around here?
Have I heard of them?
Sid's heard of them. But you won't have. Jake spoke about Dutch leading the place and making deals with Marcel to keep the peace, essentially. Okay, well, I can find you accommodation, but it probably ain't gonna be to your liking. I'd suggest, if you can, you're probably gonna want to just pay for a hotel. It's New Orleans, honey. They can accommodate tourists. Anyone that does need it, we've got a few spaces left. We tend to try and accommodate refugees where we can, little as Marcel likes it.
Refugees?
Well,
People that move to New Orleans and don't have a place to stay. Yeah, I'm kind of curious about that. Marcel doesn't usually get tourists or newcomers working for him, unless it's something that he really don't need doing or thinks you're gonna die horribly in the process. What's he got you all doing?
Well, clearly my reputation preceded me, because he just asked me to do this search and rescue job, but I don't even know who the dude is, so we're gonna have to go for a rest and figure it all out.
We're looking into some disappearances. I don't know if you've heard anything at all.
Yeah, we heard something. That's why I got Jake out there patrolling the docks. A lot of people been going missing.
Any of your clan?
A few visitors. Anatoly, who's a Bruja that came over from Africa, was meant to meet us out there, never showed up. That's when we started looking into it ourselves, but yeah, a lot of kindred, a lot of tourists have been coming in and not coming out recently. Again, that's why Jake was out on the docks when he met you. It's one of the places they've been hanging out. Yeah, that Jake will do that.
It's no good having ghouls running around New Orleans, though.
They didn't normally do that.
No.
I mean, you'll find plenty of ghouls here, but you won't find many that are brave enough to attack kindred.
Sorry, can I just stop you there?
It's weird.
Hi, new here. What exactly is a ghoul?
You are new.
Ah, right.
Girl,
You're very fresh.
Who's your sire?
I only know, the name of my sire, and I prefer to keep that to myself.
Okay, well, you're right, I guess. But normally a sire would teach you this stuff. Whoever they are did a shitty job.
Well,
Ghouls,
I think it might be...
Go on.
Sorry, do go on.
It's like ghouls are, kindred lackeys, essentially. They work for us, but, they're more than that. They're bound to us by blood. feed mortals vampire blood long enough, they'll become attached to you like nothing else. They'll die for you without a second thought. Also makes them stronger, faster, practically as immortal as we are. As long as they're drinking it and drinking enough of it. They'll go down easier than we do, no doubt, but they're still human, but they won't age, won't get sick. A lot of ghouls just looking to go up the next step and grow some fangs of their own. A lot of them don't make it, just end up working for however long.
So are there rules around ghouling? Is that what it's called?
Oh, depends where you go. Norland's
Okay.
tends to... Again, it depends. We don't get a lot of ghouls. Mainly it's the Ventru that bother with them.
Okay.
They don't like to get their hands dirty themselves. But no, you can ghoul who you want. Again, we don't tend to mess with the tourists coming in, because that's, you know, that's the constant food supply. Keeps the
Right.
cogs turning. But, no, you can ghoul whoever you want, as long as you don't, you know, try and ghoul someone that has already been eyed up by another kindred.
Okay. I was just asking, you know, for a friend.
I'm sure.
Sorry, what was he called
No,
again?
Dutch.
Dutch. Sorry. Thank you.
No, if you need any help finding... Well, I probably can't help you find whoever you're looking for. But if you're looking into these attacks and you need some help, let me know. It'd be, you know, it's in our interest to make sure they don't keep happening.
Hell yeah.
That's great. Have you got a contact number we can get hold of you on?
He just pokes his thumb behind him and points at a payphone at the wall by the toilets.
That'll do. So I'll get a note of the number for that.
Yeah.
If I'm not here, you can usually find me at the Twilight Club. I'm part owner there.
Nice.
Thanks, Dutch. Jake was right to send us to you. Like, seriously, we'd really appreciate just somewhere safe to hide up and have a base camp for the sun times. And
He
allies
gets
in the
a
city.
bar napkin. He just gets a bar napkin and just writes an address on it and passes it to you. For anyone that needs
Thank
it,
you.
you go there, tell them Dutch sent you. Someone will find you a place to stay.
Thanks. We'll definitely liaise on this and let you know what we can. Obviously, we're working for the prince, so we can't tell you everything, but we'll tell you what we can.
Well, I mean, I'm on the Prince's Council. I'll probably just ask him myself.
Oh, that's a good point.
That's
yeah.
fair enough.
I didn't think about that.
That's because I didn't tell you. But
It's true, you didn't.
fine,
It's fine.
just-
Sid's dumb, so if you haven't noticed.
I mean, do you want to know who we're looking for?
I mean, it'd help me tell you. I can tell you what leads we got so far, or some contenders on who we think might be
That'd be
abducting
great.
people.
Alrighty, what you got?
Well, up until the whole ghouls thing, we thought it might have been Nolan's Special Task Force. They're hunters. Some of them capital H. We got a deal with them that they only take vampires that step out of line. Marcel, one of the clever things Marcel managed to keep after his predecessor fucked it, was keeping the peace with them. Some people don't like it, but it stops them running amok. But recently, some of them have been taking liberties with that definition of keeping out of line. Again, I wouldn't know of them
Folks.
using ghouls specifically, but they have been known to. Some of them do kind of top themselves up with vamp blood. You know, take a little from those they hunt. Again, it makes you strong as fuck, and you're not bound to a vamp if you've just killed it. That was our top suspect at the minute, but you know, kindred going missing, you're gonna. First thought goes to hunters.
Yeah,
But again, search some
Anyone
other
in the
leads.
council made any big enemies?
Sorry, what was that?
Just wondering, anyone in the council made any big enemies?
All the time. It's a vampire council. You got people that want to usurp it because they're too powerful. You got people that want to fuck people up because they want an empty spot so they can join on it. I mean, you can look into the council, but that's a really quick way of getting yourself stabbed in the night.
I just meant, is there just anybody who's being a bit of a problem?
No more than usual. We got the mages, the lupins, everyone else tends to step in line. We keep our ear to the ground, but there's been nothing, except these disappearances, there's been nothing out of the ordinary that we can tell.
Have there been any bodies showing up or just disappearances?
No. We haven't found any bodies staked, shriveled, or otherwise. They just disappear. Mortals, too. None of them turn up.
Yeah, it's not fun. Cool. Well, if we think of anything else, we'll obviously give you a call or whatever. Just need to get these guys into accommodations for now, I think. Unless you've got any other questions. Cornwell, you've been quiet.
Yeah, Thornwell will have almost disappeared into the crowd, been suspiciously absent, and then suddenly his face comes through. It's like, have you seen any connections? Did you find anything that would lead you to believe these things are connected? A location, a sign, a symbol?
A Nos, a Bruhar, a Malkavian, and whatever you are, ma'am. That's certainly a pairing. Well, yeah, like I say, we haven't found any solid connections yet. No, we've so far, whenever we've caught ghouls, they've either been fucked with, so they literally can't tell us, or they have cut their own throats, bit down on poison, smashed their heads into the ground, until they can't tell us a damn thing anymore. Whoever's doing this is covering their backs.
Ooh, that sounds like Ventry nonsense.
But Sid suddenly remembers that earlier that night, the exact same thing happened to her. And she's like, oh yeah! She's
Sid,
like,
the best
"Yeah,
person
that
to have
happened
around
me."
after a mystery.
Yeah, that happened to me earlier when me and Jake were fighting the ghoulies. We tried to get it to tell us, and it couldn't say nothing. It wouldn't. It tried, and then we smashed its head in.
Yeah. Like I say, that's why we can't make a connection.
To you?
Sounds like something like that, yeah, but it's not just Ventru that can do that sort of shit. Or it could be.
That's right. Mages can do some nonsense.
Mages can
too.
do it. The Tremere, who basically mages, aren't they, can do it. You know, if you spend enough time with people, anyone can learn it. Depending on whose blood the hunters have been drinking, if a ghoul drinks blood enough, they can learn some of our disciplines too.
You think a ghoul's in charge of the ghouls?
No, I'm saying if it's the hunters. They're only ghouls by proxy. They're drinking vampire blood to juice themselves up like steroids. They may have inherited some of our gifts as well.
Right.
Someone is puppeting the ghouls. puppeting their direction, their fate. I need to know more.
Yeah, for this many kindred to go missing and there be no sign, no leads on it, it's got to be something big. And I don't like to think where it's headed. Just maybe keep this buddy system you've got
Your
going.
security tight?
As tight as we
Yeah,
can
just
be.
keep it
We're
tight.
not in exactly an organized military force, but like I say, I got people patrolling the docks. If you're in the quarter, that's, you know, watch your backs. There's certain Elysiums in the quarter, but if this ain't Kindred doing it, they ain't gonna give a shit about Elysiums.
Yeah.
Well,
And because you three are all new, that means you might even be prime targets.
Well, I've already been attacked.
Just throwing that out there.
So
Exactly.
I say bring it on. Sooner we
Steps a
find all
little
their
closer to
minions, we'll find the rest of them, right?
well, I don't know about you, but I'm not great with the whole fisticuffs. However, I am quite a deli with a shotgun.
Good to know.
You got a shotgun?
I don't, but I could borrow my daddy's.
We'll get you one.
Well, try not to start fights right away if you can. It feels wrong saying that with every fiber of my being, but New Orleans, at least on the surface, runs pretty well. Don't go rocking the boat. It's a very fragile boat. But if you get attacked, yeah, definitely make sure you're defending yourselves. Don't go out on your own way you can. We don't know why they're doing this or who's doing this, so we don't really know if you're going to be targeted or not. Like I say, we do what we can at the docks, but beyond that, we got nothing. You get any leads, tell us, because it could help us find this as well. We've only got so many resources. There's only a few of us in the city. Jake's
may have
determined,
some.
but he's only one man. Go on, Willa.
I may have some. I could maybe call on some favors from my daddy.
It's fine. We can look after the docks for now.
Okay. Well,
But,
it's been ever so nice meeting you, Mr. Dutch. And if you need anything at all, then feel free to give me a little tinkle. Here's my card.
Thank you. Miss May.
You're
Again,
very
just anything you can find out about this, tell us about that. We'll deal with the rest. And again, if you need some digs, you can go there. The sun's coming up in a couple of hours, so you probably want to get on that.
Yeah. We should get moving.
I ain't got my number on me, but I have got this CD from my old band, Cork Fuck Puppet. So you can have that. That's got our details on the back. That's my actual mobile number on there. We were too lazy to change it, so you can get me on that number. Also, it's a banging CD.
He takes the CD, opens the case, takes out the sleeve, rips off the bit with the number, and passes you the CD back.
You're lost, my friend. You're lost.
We don't post anything post 81, so we don't.
That's fair. Although I think I have some old bands that I could find here.
Maybe take care of this first, and we can talk
We'll
music
find-
later.
Yeah, we'll find an outlet for you. We'll find an outlet for you later. But yeah, we need to get you guys moving. You need to get somewhere before sunup.
Yeah. Let's go. Thanks, Dutch.
Be careful.
You do.
Right, okay, so where are we heading?
I have the address here. If Spacey could tell me what the address says.
Well, it is just an area in the docks, essentially. So you'd be heading kind of back to where you arrived in the city.
Home sweet home.
Yeah, so we'll head there.
Okay.
So remind me on the break, just try and sort Eve's video because it is very slow. I might have your hotspot to my phone, honey, see if that helps. You head to the docks. It is quiet because it's... Although you get the nightlife, you don't get a lot from the mortals at this time around the docks. That's mainly at the quarter, where people will be passing out until they get booted out in the morning, and a lot of the kindred will be bedding down now because it's, you know, getting close to sunrise. You head to the address, and it is just a collection of storage, like those proper storage containers. But you do see like a guy there with like shaven head, white t-shirt, jeans, clearly kindred, just waiting there, leaning against one.
I was gonna say, is he Bruja?
You can't tell from looking.
Yeah. So I guess like this is.
I've got a beastie fly after me now. Is it?
I know. Yeah, I've had a fly
Everyone's
attacking
been
me for the past half an hour.
Is it the same one?
Just flying from your house.
Yeah, there are certain signs for clans that you might know, like Nos, for example, are quite easy to spot as Nos. But a lot of the time you won't know.
About?
You won't know until someone tells you, or you can possibly tell with some clans have little tells sometimes, which you may have already had, but I'm not going to say anything.
Right. Sid will walk up to him and she's like, "Evening, I've been sent by Dutch. Any chance of Sorry.
No, keep going.
Does any chance you've got spare digs for the evening?"
He looks at you all, stops leaning on the storage crate and just bends down, picks up a clipboard, looks down the list, and then just nods at you and starts walking down like the collection of storage crates.
Sweet. This way.
Okay.
So, okay, I don't need one. I can head home.
Do you want to reconvene here in the evening, or would you like to meet somewhere else?
We can reconvene here.
Yeah. I think that's fair.
What about you, Willamay? You ready to bed down in a box?
Is there nothing else?
The alternative is... Oh, how are you with snakes and rats?
Yeah, no, okay. I tell you what, I'll... For one night, day, whatever, I'll try. However, I might try and ask Daddy if he has anything that he could put us up in the future. How
That sounds
do you
smart.
all feel about that?
At risk of missing a comedy moment, once again, Willamay, with your resources, you have disposable income. You have credit cards, you have money. You can just pay for a hotel.
Oh.
I don't have any money.
I know,
so
I've said it a couple of
everything occurs
times.
to me.
You can pay for a hotel. It is a tourist city with lots of hotels. You can just ask for like a subfloor one actually it's New Orleans, no subfloor ones. You're just gonna have to do some work to sunlight proof it, probably. But yeah, you could just stay in a fancy hotel with, fancy-ish with your resources. Because as the guy stops at one storage crate, kind of does the clasp, pulls it up, opens it and turns around and also opens the one opposite it, and it is literally just a storage crate with each one is a storage crate with a bunk bed in it.
Dude, this is huge.
Okay. No. I tell you what, seeing as we are all friends now, on me, I'm gonna get us a nice place to stay. Maybe it might not be a penthouse suite, mind. Well, that's what I'm used to. However, I'll get us somewhere nice. How does that sound?
I think it's a bit late, Precious.
What are you talking about? This is great.
Like, Princess, it's like sun will be up soon. Do you really think you're going to get to a hotel at this time, book a room that you're happy with, and get us all settled in?
Okay, let's do that tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Does anybody have a jacket that I could maybe lay on the ground? Or
And Sid just throws her jacket at you.
She also stares down at Thornwell.
Bagsy top bunk.
Should I the music stop playing?
You've got a jacket. There you go. And he jumps up into the top bunk. This is brilliant.
Oh, goodness. Okay.
This is huge. Should have seen the crate I came in on. I swear I had to stand the whole way from England.
Is there only two
It was
beds?
like that
Is there
scene from
only two
George of the
beds?
Jungle. Next time, George need bigger box.
Okay, so there's only two beds, is there? Did you say?
Well, he's opened two for you, because there's two beds in one, and there's two beds in another. He originally thought there was four of you, but either way, you know, one of you can have a crate to yourselves.
I'll leave those two together. I don't want to be in the middle of that.
I don't really want to be alone, so I don't mind sharing with you.
No, join us. Well, me, in the cube. Though it does not move, it does travel, as we point in different directions, looking in different directions. We move as one to a singular goal. This is perfect.
Okay. On second thought, I might just share with you, Sid.
Oh. Well,
Fine.
how about I sleep
Like-
under the bunk? We could all sleep
okay.
in one.
Yeah, I think it'll be safer all together. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair,
Eve,
there is
I think
room
you
if you
should
want to
just
sleep
stay
on the
with us
floor.
tonight. Eve,
Yeah,
I think you should stay with us tonight.
Looking at the sky, how much time do I reckon I've got to get back to my place?
You've got
and
time.
did
You've
I
got
make
time
it?
to get back, especially because you tend to know the darker places of the city.
Hmm.
Like I say, there's a couple of
Eve.
hours before it's time yet. You're okay.
Can we
You're not
not
like
tempt you,
it's
Eve?
not skirting sunrise. But yeah.
When was the last?
Can I just roll a dice to see how much I stink at the moment?
Amazing.
It's just a single D10.
Roll for stink.
On a scale of 1 to 10 on a D10, how much do you smell?
Absolutely.
It's like, what is it? The decision for Emmy, for Willow. Like, do I take the loud one, the crazy one, or the smelly one?
Yeah. Woe is me.
5 is the answer, by the way.
You're 5 smelly.
You're an average amount of
I'm a five
smelly,
smelly.
which for you is still pretty smelly because of where you live and. You know.
I mean, if you really want me to stick around tonight, I absolutely can. To make you feel safer.
I don't know about everyone else, but I'd feel safer if we all just stay together. And Mr. Dutch said that we should all stay together.
And I believe you have unseen knowledge. You seem to see beyond what we can see. You know more of this place than any of us.
So yeah, Eve, what are you doing?
You know what? Like you said, we need to all stick together. I'll stay here with you guys.
Yay.
Okay, so you know, I think we've done Where Are We Sleeping for the Night simulator for long enough. So I'm not going to make you go through the logistics of if you're sharing one, splitting one, who's sleeping where. We'll just say you're sleeping together in a manner of something today, and we'll come back and the next night with a fresh start, and you can begin
You've killed Mash.
whatever this is. You wake up the next night. Vampires, luckily, don't really get sore. But you wake up the next night in a very confined space in it with a very particular odour. What is the plan?
Okay, I got some questions. I don't know New Orleans very well. All I knew was there was music here. So I've kind of been thrown in a bit. So what's the guy that we're trying to find? Which clan was he in? Do we know?
Just remember, we got told that.
What was he called again?
So it's just to go Xavier. The prince is Justicar.
Yeah.
You were told,
Do we know
but
what?
depends if you made any notes.
So the Justicar Xavier, we were told we can go have a look at his house.
Mm-hmm.
We're not gonna piss anyone off by going into their territory, is my question.
We got permission. The prince, he said we have permission to, what did he call it? That's too many notes. Gave permission to search. It's his haven. We can go to Xavier's haven. We have permission from the prince. I'm sure we won't cause any trouble.
Yeah. Do we want to go check that out first? And then, or do we want to have a scout around for some leads?
I mean, if we get the minute, we could just run over and see what we can find.
Yeah. Also, I don't know what the rules is, like, on, like, feeding and how often we have to do that.
You would know how often you
above
need
the
to
table.
feed as...
No,
Yeah.
I don't. Above the table, I don't know how often we need to do that, so I don't know how much of an issue that
for a
is
start-
for me.
For a start, one bit of admin. The next night, everybody take off a blood point.
Ah, okay.
Oh, yep.
Oh gosh, actually, this could be interesting. Yeah, so each night you use up a blood point. You can also use up blood points for various things. So yeah, that kind of tells you how much you lose naturally. Naffy, calm the fuck down. Is anyone on 3 blood points or lower at this stage?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Does anybody else fancy breakfast?
Well, can you please make me a self-control roll?
What do I roll for that?
Self-control.
Self-control.
It's in your virtues.
Oh, there it is. Yes.
Mhm.
Just the. Is it just how many pips there are in there? Nothing else?
Yep, that's how many dice you roll.
Oh dear.
I thought I'd be the worst thing that people wake up to this morning.
I got a 3, a 6, an 8, and a 10.
Ooh.
Okay. So, good news. You don't wake up in a blood frenzy in a confined space with 3 other vampires.
Yeah, thank fuck for that.
Because essentially, if you did, you'd be trying to feed on the closest one of them there.
Oh.
Would have found a
Put
guitar
me
in your
under someone's
face.
bed.
So, that's good. But you should probably eat soon.
Okay. I need to get to a phone.
Huh?
Does anybody... What year is it? 94? Does anyone have a Nokia?
94.
I've got a BlackBerry.
Oh. Perfect. Can I borrow
Were
it?
Blackberries around in 94?
I didn't think they
Are they
were.
not the big ones?
Yeah, they were like a business BlackBerry. So they were a bit. I'm sure they were. Hang on.
Hang on, I need to look this up.
Of course.
I need to see this.
I'll be like
I had a
those.
phone, but I threw it in the ocean because my manager kept ringing me.
Oh no, it wasn't. It was 99. So I don't have a BlackBerry.
Gosh, your premonitions, they're more accurate than mine.
This is another good reason, little behind the curtain focus. Not you, the camera, don't worry. I don't expect players to focus. Little behind the curtain thing. Another great thing about making a campaign not just in the present is that people can't just go, I'll Google it.
I keep, because I always play like fantasy RPGs, so like everyone's like, have you got a mobile number? And I'm like,
Yeah. No.
Yeah, phones are a thing. Like, the 90s is the perfect time of. People do have phones. They're not great. You're still going to have to find stuff out. The internet isn't the collide.
I do have a big phone.
Okay.
Will and I's
Is it a massive brick phone?
But it's a brick.
Please tell me you've got the massive brick. Nice.
And it's bright pink.
pull the antenna.
Yeah.
Right.
Could I borrow your phone?
Yeah.
Thank you. I go and stand facing a corner and dial a number for a psychic hotline. Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop,
I
beep,
can
boop,
guess
beep,
who
boop.
you're calling. Yeah. I was about to put. I don't know why I'm doing this. Hello, you have reached Papa Beauvoir. What can I do for your fate today?
You tell me, Papa. James, it's me.
Who is this?
Oh, I'm coming to you from afar. James, it's me.
No, what?
It's
What is your name?
drop the
I
act.
don't know-
It's me. It's Thornwell.
Oh, Thornwell. How you doing?
I need access to your flock.
What? What? Okay, now? I didn't even know you were in the city.
Well, I flew into a swamp last night. I slept in a metal box, and I'm quite thirsty. I need access to some willing herd. I need to have a seance and a bloodletting, something to tide me over.
Okay, calm down, boy. Give me like, shit in hell. Give me an hour, and I'll call an emergency lodge meeting or something. I don't know.
Perfect. Where am I? Where are you?
We're just outside the quarter.
Perfect. I'll ask around. I'll find some.
Maybe get the address.
No, it's fine.
Well,
My
you know,
house.
it's Papa Beauvoir's occult and oddities, mysteries from around the world, like proper like.
Do I know where that is?
I don't know if you'd know where that is because it's not. Roll intelligence, streetwise. Actually, doesn't matter because he's on the phone and you didn't hear that address.
I just hung up.
No, but
I assume
That's fair.
I'll find my way there.
Yeah. So yeah, unless Thornwell says it out loud as he's like writing it down or something, you wouldn't have heard the address unless you have all specs or something. that you were
Oh,
listening
yeah.
in.
I'll be guided. Don't worry. I know a man, and he knows lots of people. We'll all be well. I'm sure it's on the way. Here's your phone back. Excellent.
Thank you.
The battery's nearly gone. So, 20 minutes?
Actually, if
Wait,
it's 94 batteries. If it's 20 minutes, you haven't charged it in what, 3 months?
I know,
Oh,
right?
damn, yeah. Yeah.
Back when phones had battery.
Yeah.
My concern was if it's a psychic hotline, how much is it charged per minute?
Don't worry about it. It's
Oh
not
yeah,
my
it's
phone.
definitely a premium line.
Good job, I'm rich.
Goodness, you can afford it.
Good job that you don't pay that phone bill.
Yes.
Right, so where are we going?
The Xavier's house? Or do you want to try and find your friend first, Thornwell?
No. Continue with the plan. Let's go. Let's go find Xavier's Haven. And things will reveal themselves.
Hopefully.
Oh, definitely.
Great.
Okay.
Cool. I'm guessing we got given the
You
address.
did get
for
given the address,
the
yes.
place.
It's
Yeah.
It's just outside the Garden District, which is the richer area, but it's more towards the outskirts of it, so it's closer to. It's about as fancy as a gangrel. Well, most gangrel would go for. Like, he's a Justicar and a high up, so he has the money, but he's still, gangrel. So he's near the outskirts of the Garden District. And yeah, you head there seemingly without issue. You come up to... It's a weird site, the Garden District, because it is very much like the Gothic townhouses that you see in a lot of media. Like, whereas the French Quarter is bar upon bar, and then as you head further north, it's got more residential and houses. The Garden District is just all residential townhouses, most of them surrounding like a big cemetery that is full of crypts and mausoleums. I think it might be DeVoe Cemetery. Let me just check. It is a very famous cemetery, which you may have heard of.
Just looking at them.
No cemetery.
Oh, Lafayette Cemetery. Takes up one of the blocks on there. But you're more headed towards St. Charles Avenue. And yeah, you come up against a townhouse. It is distinct from the others because whilst it is a fancy, upscale townhouse, it does have like an overgrown garden, vines kind of collecting around the pillars of the entrance kind of foyerway. It looks, a little bit wild, still very well kept. It doesn't look abandoned, but it looks like it's, hasn't trimmed back all of the wild and the nature from it.
Does it have
one thing you do?
What?
Sorry, go on.
Does it have one of those trees with like hanging moss?
It doesn't have the trees. You don't tend to get those many big trees in New Orleans because everything's just got wet roots and. Yeah, but no, it does have a couple of gargoyles on the walls, on the outer walls, like little gargoyles on each pillar of the wall. But one thing you do notice is that across the fence and across the door that you can see in the distance is police tape.
Ooh.
Do we see any police officers?
You don't see any around, but feel free to make me perception alertness to see if anybody's skulking.
Thank you.
Yep.
Perception alertness.
I got a 1, a 2, a 3, a 5, and 2 9s.
Nice.
So
2, 5, 6, 6, 8.
5, 6, 8. Okay. So you got one success.
And
you got one
4,
success.
4, 6, 7, 7, 10.
Okay. Willa?
I can't get it to work. One sec. I think I'm. What am I rolling again?
So
Perception.
perception alertness.
Alertness, that was the one I was looking at.
More panic where I thought I was rolling a d8 for a second there.
And then you put your glasses on. It's D10. Much better.
Oh, that's why I'm
Couldn't
not
find the
doing it.
zero.
Sorry. I think that's right.
It's /R,
No.
honey, not /roll.
Oh.
Yeah. Dance break.
There we go.
There we go. Okay, so everybody got at least one success, which is good. But yeah, you don't see any police officers around. You don't see any lights on. You don't see any movement in the windows. It looks like, whatever investigation or whatever happened here is at least finished for the night.
Well, do we just walk in?
The police
I
and
don't
tape
know
never
where to
stopped me
get-
before.
Yeah, fair. Same.
Okay.
Okay, so you all Scooby-Doo it to the front door. Quick, roll me initiative. I'm kidding.
Oh.
Don't do that.
Fight the
As
door.
hands pop out of the... No, it's not that kind. Yeah, you're at the front door.
Ha! We've beat the garden test. Now for this door. Is it locked?
Does it
Try
show
it.
any signs of having been forced open?
It looks... actually, you wouldn't necessarily know. Make me an intelligence security roll.
Where's
security? 1-3.
It's just Eve in this case, because they're the one that asked about it. But yeah. I was going to skip this song. It is just sex noises. It's called Pray by Seraphim Shock, and like the first minute
Oh.
is just... Yeah. She's great, just maybe
Right.
not... Not right.
So
Not quite
6,
at that.
6, 7, 8, 1.
7 is one success, thankfully, so it's not a botch. You're not sure... It doesn't look like it's been kicked in and messed with. But it does, like, the lock itself looks newer than the handle.
Well, some people get locked out and have to replace locks. It could be nothing, but something to take note of. If I tried the door now, is it locked?
No.
There we go. We're in.
Tarquin takes a moment and lets the others kind of go in front of him as he steps back and pulls out his little vial of this powder he has in his jacket pocket. And walks in, and I'd like to trigger my heightened senses to...
Okay,
try
so
and
you
get
put
them.
Auspex on?
Yes.
No worries.
Hello, everyone. How are we doing in here? Shall we begin?
Let's do this. Let's go!
What? Oh.
It's just gonna match his energy.
Tarquin starts using his imaginary magnifying glass.
I'm just going to sit back and watch. This looks funny.
Okay. Well, yeah, you head into like the foyer. You see it again. The inside looks quite fancy. Things you notice, vases with now dead flowers in them. On like quite fancy, like coffee tables along the hallway. There are portraits on the walls that look like oil paintings of various scenes, mainly like natural kind of scenery type stuff. One thing you also notice that is that by the door is like a lot of like hung up where like you might find keys. There's like a lot of dog leashes.
Okay. So my thinking here is that the police have already been here, right? So we want to look for the stuff the humans wouldn't see because they're not looking for it. So Sid's gonna be looking around for like something that doesn't look right, but like could be like hiding something. It's like a a quiet door where he's got like a hidden room or something, or that kind of thing. She's not that smart though, so she don't really know what she's looking for.
That's what you can make me an investigation, wits or intelligent investigation roll to look for like hidden compartments and entrances within the building. Which rooms are you going into? So we have like a lounge area, we have a kitchen area. It is a house, so you'll have a lounge, you'll have a kitchen. There is also an upstairs that might lead to like a study and a bedroom, places like that. Are you splitting up? Are you staying together? What's happening? And then we'll start doing like rolls and investigation stuff. We'll find out what people are doing first. And where.
I think Willow will probably go to upstairs to the bedroom.
Okay,
Basement.
so Willow May heads to the bedroom. There is no basement. It's New Orleans.
No, we're in New Orleans. Yeah. She'd still look though. She's not very smart.
Yeah. You find no cellar door.
She just goes around opening
it's
doors.
a pantry. I'm gonna look for the study or whatever they have.
What's that? Sorry, you cut out for a second. You're gonna look for
the study.
You're looking for the study, so you're heading upstairs as well. Thornwell?
Yep.
I would like to sniff the dog collars deeply. See if it reminds me of any scents I smelt in the swamp.
Okay, we'll come back to that in a second. And Sid, where are you actually going, since the basement seems to be absent? What we're building, right?
Kitchen and kitchen.
No worries. Okay, so I'm just going to go in the order that I asked. So Willamay, you head up to the bedroom. You find a very fancy 4-poster bed. It looks like it does have like drapes that surround it, like very heavy drapes that surround it. In the windows as well have boards that can be put across it. There are a couple of bedside tables, and in the corner is a dog bed.
Okay. Can I try and use my beckoning to see if I can call a dog?
Yeah. I've forgotten how you do that. Give me a second.
Is it usual
I
for
have
a
that power as one of my...
Is it usual,
to have a dog as a pet for vampires?
Depends on the vampire.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not like they don't like.
Well, we'll kind of cut between since you're beckoning for a dog, Thornwell. You whiff with your advanced sensors on these dog collars. They smell of dogs.
Definitely.
You're getting surrounding areas, like some of the smells you've already had, kind of walking through the garden district and things like that. And dog. You don't smell any like swamp on the dog collars.
Okay.
So wherever he was going with them, it didn't seem to be that far. But yes, even though Willa's eyes widened, no, it wasn't for kinky shit from what you can smell. Sorry. So Willa May, you can use beckoning. So you are after... It does have to be within earshot, but feel free to roll Charisma Survival, difficulty 6.
Where's my survival? Oh. 2305. These rolls
Okay.
are not great.
I mean, a
Zero's
0
a
is a
10.
10.
Oh,
And you only need one success for one animal.
okay.
So you kind of reach out with your sensors, kind of like push them around, just push them outward to try and summon this animal. Nothing suddenly jumps out of a cupboard or anything.
Okay.
Nothing seems to appear at the minute.
Okay.
Okay, we'll come back to you in a second for the next thing. Eve, you head to the study. It is pretty much what you'd expect. Again, there's a couple of filing cabinets in the corner. There is a big wooden desk, like a fancy wooden desk, like what mine would be if it wasn't old and tilted to one side. And on it there is like a lot of papers and things that seem to be like all over the place. Filing cabinets seem to have been forced open. There is no computer that you can see, but it does look like this place has been disrupted.
Okay. I'm gonna have a little sift through and see what I can find, though. See if there's anything like I don't know, just anything related to vampire matters.
Okay, roll an intelligence investigation, I guess. Oh, if you're looking into vampire matters, I'll also accept intelligence politics.
I'm gonna go with investigation.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Oh fuck! That's a lot of ones.
Oh, honey.
1, 1, 1, 2, 6, 8.
Okay. I'm going to come back to you.
Oh no!
Thornwell, after you've done sniffing the dog leashes, is there anything you want to do? Sounds like a weird sentence, but that is literally, it's a useful thing. It lets you know where he's been, but yeah. At least with the dogs.
Any sign? Is there any sign? Can I find a back door or anything like that? Any other type of place of ingress to try and look for any break-in evidence other than this?
There is a back door to the place. It does seem to like it's just a full kind of. You see Sid on the way because it's through the kitchen.
There's no basement
there is
in
a
this
back door
place.
there, so.
I can't find it
So
anywhere.
yeah, so what we'll do is we will kind of transition as you walk into the kitchen. You see, as Sid does, there is, it's pretty bare. Like there is no food in the cupboards, no, like the fridge isn't even plugged in. All you do see is several tins of dog food, like cans of dog food, and like a thing of dry food in the pantry, the ground floor pantry. But obviously there is no human food here because, But yeah.
There's no, like, blood bags or anything
I
in
thought I
the
was hoping for.
fridge or freezer.
No, there
Yeah.
there seems to be nothing like that here now.
Yeah.
He seems to, maybe he has other methods.
So anything weird like that, I think the police would have picked up.
Right.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I just want to see if there's anything like out of the ordinary that, humans wouldn't think is weird kind of thing. Like Just like stuff that's like out of the way or like not in the right place kind of thing. It's just more of an intuition of what looks out. You know what I mean?
That'd be Wit's investigation.
Mm-hmm. Because she doesn't really know what she's looking for because she's,
No.
Investigation is 1, so yeah, she's not going to do very well on this, by the way.
Well, your Wits as well, don't forget. So,
yeah, it was 2, and I got an 8 and a 10.
Oh yeah.
Nice. Okay, so on two successes, you'll know there's nothing that you can see that is like the biggest thing that's out of the ordinary for this kitchen is that it doesn't seem to be used as a kitchen and there's no food. That's thing mortals might find weird and the police would pick up on. But on 2 successes like that, something you are because you use wits as well, what you could possibly be a reason is that there's nothing out of the ordinary beyond that, is that if this was the police, they wouldn't have picked up on those things. But if this is an organization of hunters, then they may have known what they were looking for.
Yeah. So
it could be that rather than being nothing there, it's that people that came here did know that we were looking for and took it away.
Also, where are these dogs? Like, how many colours were there at Thormo? There were multiple, right?
It smelled like there was about how many colours?
Like,
3 or 4?
No, but there's lots of food here, and like, yeah. So
it smelled like there was 3 or 4 at least.
But if he was attacked at home, his dogs would have protected him. And so maybe he didn't get attacked here, is what I'm saying. But then his dogs are gone, so... But this place looks clean.
Get off me, beastie fly. Willa May, we'll go back to you. It'll be kind of a quick round as you're going round because of reasons.
Okay. Willa's gonna slowly take off her patent white shoes and slip them onto the floor and sit onto the bed and slowly put her legs up onto the bed and lie back on the pillow and close her eyes and breathe in deeply and just sort of feel the bed and just lie there for a moment.
So you're just enjoying the luxury of a proper bed, essentially.
Kind of, yeah.
Okay. I'm going to say, is there anything you're trying to get out of this, investigation-wise, or are you just going, oh my god, it's a proper bed, is what I'm asking,
also, she's almost trying to put herself in Xavier's position and almost... She doesn't know much about this whole vampire thing. So she's like, maybe if I lie here and pretend to be Xavier,
Okay.
could I, like, feel his presence? Or, you know, she basically thinks she's Sherlock Holmes and wanting to, like, discombobulate.
You can,
you know.
You can roll me intelligence empathy, but it is going to be a very difficult roll because you don't know this guy. You're just lying in his bed. But you can make the roll.
Intelligence, empathy.
Which, yeah,
Shut.
is a stat that
I've got
no one ever fucking
empathy
takes.
whatsoever.
Yeah, I know. No one ever takes it.
Got 3 in
I don't know
everything.
if I did or not. Oh, 1 dot.
7 and a 1.
That's a botch. Unfortunately, because of the difficulty. So yeah, you're lying there, and you kind of completely zone out,
Okay.
but you get nothing. But on a botch, that means you don't hear what happens in the room next to you, which is as
Okay.
Eve also botched. You're searching through the papers, trying to read up on anything, find out anything you can about what like he's been up to, where he may have been. You trip over. It looks like whoever turned this place over had moved the desk at some point and had kind of, moved the rug, and you trip on the rug. And as you do, the desk itself goes over with a crash. Thornwell, you'll hear it with all specs on. And Willa, you don't hear a fucking thing. You've zoned out. You're not sleeping per se, but you're just but yeah, something you notice as the desk flips over. There is a red flashing light underneath that desk now. Like something on that desk is flashing red.
Is there wires and shit coming out of it?
There's no wires, but as you look at it, it does look like some sort of electrical device has been stuck to the bottom of the desk.
Yeah, I want to get out of this room immediately.
Okay, as you go to head out of this room, Sid, Thornwell, you just heard a crash from upstairs. There is a banging on the back door. So, camera won't focus.
I step into the corner of the room and become very still until I almost fade out of view. Sid, there's someone here.
Did I answer?
You can barely see Thornwell. They seem to have just literally melded with the kitchen itself. You notice them slightly when they start talking, but then as they go quiet again, they just disappear. But yeah, as there is like this like banging at the door, like something is trying to get in.
Can I see through a window or anything to see what it is?
No windows in the kitchen. It is just it's like you'd see like a back door. It does have windows in the door, but they're like the frosted glass ones. Occasionally you just see a shadow move in front of.
So Sid goes up to the door and she goes, "There's nobody home!"
There's a pause and then more banging at the door. As the door itself is starting to like shake now and possibly buckle.
Fine. She answers the door. It's just like, "Good evening. How can I help you?"
As you are just knocked to your arse by this big Irish wolfhound.
Ooh. Is he friendly?
You don't know. He's knocked you down and then he's ran upstairs. Willa May, you are broken from this trance as this big, shaggy, very muddy Irish wolfhound jumps on you and starts licking your face.
Oh! Oh, goodness! Stop!
Because he just stops.
Oh my
He's very
goodness.
excited to see you, but stops. Yeah, it turns out your beckoning did work. It just took him a while to get here.
So I get hold of the dog's head and I just look at him in the eyes and I'm like, "Hey there. Hey there, boy, girl.
Boy, definitely a boy.
Boy. Where did you come from? Hey. Where's your daddy?
I take it you're using feral whispers.
Oh, yes, sorry. Yeah.
So yeah, roll manipulation plus animal can.
Oh god. 306694.
Well, 0's a 10.
Oh yeah. Keep forgetting.
So that's 2 successes.
Yay.
No, it's 3 successes. No, 4 successes, because it's difficulty 6 for predatory animals. Which a dog technically is. So yeah, with that many successes, he just kind of stops. And then just starts making his way towards the door, and then stops in the doorway and looks at you to kind of follow. Because feral whispers, you can communicate, you can issue commands to an animal, and the last command you gave was, "Where's your daddy?" Which sounded kinkier when I said it. So.
Yeah.
It really
I don't know how. I don't know. Yeah.
So because I've come out of the room and I'm probably in the hallway at the top of the stairs now.
Yeah, you just
Do I
see
see the dog?
Yeah, you definitely see the dog in the hallway, like this big ass dog. You probably heard it bounding up the stairs as well because it's a big dog.
Yeah.
I guess we would have run after it, to be fair, to see what was going on as well.
You two are kind of converged at the top of the stairs right now.
Yeah. That dog knocked the door.
I asked him where his daddy is. Should we maybe... Can we get him... Should we put you on a leash, boy? You want to go walkies?
Yeah, now that you've kind of caught up to him, he makes his way down the stairs. And just waits by the front door.
I think he's wanting us to follow.
Yes, I asked him where his daddy was.
So you can talk to animals.
I guess so.
Yeah, not everybody can do that.
Oh,
That's going to help us narrow things down a bunch.
okay.
Is this the characters guessing what clan Willamay is from game?
Maybe a little bit.
You can talk to animals. That's so cool.
Thanks. Yeah, it's pretty... Thanks, it's pretty cool. Okay. Yes, let's follow him.
Are you okay?
Okay.
You look a bit disheveled.
Eve always looks
I'm going
disheveled.
to double check.
Well, yeah, even more so than usual, my dear.
So I found a red flashing light under the desk. Might have accidentally flipped the desk. Don't ask how I did that. So I kind of panicked and came out of there.
Does anyone have any dots in security?
I do.
If you do, make an intelligence security roll.
You're my lucky dice.
I have subterfuge, but not security.
No, this is definitely security.
Oh!
Okay.
Right, I'll roll that one again. A 9, a 4,
Kind of
and a
scared
3.
to roll again considering I'm bad.
943. Eve, what did you roll?
2, 3, 5, 7, 9.
Okay, so you both got at least one success. Also, as a side note, you know you can just not succeed without botching, because all you've ever done tonight is either botch or succeed. Just letting you all know.
Yeah, I haven't spent any blood or anything.
Yeah, so on those successes, you, from what you know about security and like surveillance and things like that, which is why it had to be security, it looks like that could have been a silent alarm. With the flashing meaning you may have tripped a silent alarm. You're not sure when it was tripped. You just know when you discovered it.
Huh. So
it possibly didn't go off when I knocked the desk over. It might have already been going off.
You're not sure. You could take time
Cool.
to try and look for how it tripped it, but you would have to take the time to do so.
Well, if anything, if I've tripped it, then something might be on its way here now. So I'm all for leaving and following this dog.
Yes. Let's make like yo-yos and walk the dog.
-2. God,
So
for
that
just-
is classic 90s.
About until 99.
it's also just the despair
99,
on
I remember the
Willa May's
disco with that.
face. Just the despair on, I fucking live with this. Yeah, okay, what are you doing? Are you like just letting the dog out the door and just kind of chasing after it?
No, I'm
Can
gonna
I
put on
grab-
a...
a single
Putting on-
can
yeah.
of dog food.
I mean, he already has. You can grab the dog food. Leash up the dog, and you were just being led into the night. Just what a sight! 4 of you, very differently attired, kindred, just walking a dog through the garden district.
We're just adventurers
Going well?
out
Sorry,
on an
Willow.
adventure
Willow was.
with our animal companion.
Yeah, Thornwell, can you take the leash? Because I just had my nails done not so long ago, and I really don't want to get them chipped.
No, that would be atrocious.
Yes.
Yeah, I will do the honors. Take the lead auspiciously.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
As you lead this dog down the road, it takes you completely through.
We should call him Bert.
No, I'm gonna call him Sugar. I think he likes it, don't you, boy? Yes. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You are a big stinky boy.
I knew a wolfhound called Rufus. He was awesome.
Oh.
Right, follow the dog then.
Okay, you're still following Doggo? So I'm just trying to see where it is leading you. It doesn't matter. I could just say it leads you to said place, but it matters to me. I got maps and everything, yeah? Oof. Oof, those maps, though. Oof.
Love a map.
I was gonna say, wait till you pipe up. I was waiting for you to pipe up down there.
Whew. Yeah, so you are led through the French Quarter and out again, to be fair. And you are stopped. The animal stops, turns around, and just kind of looks at you, Willamette, and kind of stop. It's like he's been in a trance this whole time, but now kind of breaks out of it and becomes a lot more like a dog. And just like more active again and wanting fusses and like being a bit more restless. But you have stopped just on the corner of Loyola Avenue. The place is called. And yes, Ames, it has beautiful maps. It has beautiful maps.
Okay, does anybody recognise this place?
I've not even been here 2 days, love.
Right, do I know where we are?
You know that the only building of note on this street is the police building.
Huh. Okay.
Do the police have him?
So I'm going to look down at the dog and ask him, so is this where your master is?
What?
Are you using anything to do this?
I'll be using Feral Whispers.
So Feral Whispers, you can issue commands, but you can't ask questions.
Can I not?
No.
Use animal can to issue commands, unfortunately.
Ah.
Could you ask
So if you ask it a question, like you
lift
could
a
ask
paw
it, show me where
if
he
something-
is, which is what Willa did. And they will like
Or say
do it
something
to the
like,
best of the ability.
back,
That's fair.
1 back, yes. 1 back, 2 backs, no. Is this where your master is?
Still a question.
Yeah.
Yeah, so back,
Yeah,
yes.
so
So the reason
So you're
they
commanding him to
don't.
back.
So in kind of the terms of how it works, it's less of a just you can only issue commands because that's what the rules are. It's because they still don't necessarily understand the words you're saying. When you use that power to issue a command, you kind of force your will on the animal, and that's
Okay.
how they obey your command.
I'm looking at the official, like up-to-date version of this, and it says, speak telepathically with the animal whose eyes you meet.
Yeah, speak telepathically, but you get very little out of it. It is mainly, again, just kind of issuing commands to it because they still don't understand you.
Are we to believe
Okay, that's
that
different from
Xavier's...
how I've had it work before.
Yeah, it's a weird one, but yeah, there are higher powers where you can like physically possess animals and things like that. But at level 1, it's just basically commanding animals to do what you want.
Okay.
The most you
Yeah,
so,
you
I
can
guess
communicate
as a middle
with them,
as a
so
middle
you can
ground,
talk.
the most you could probably get is like feelings or images for it. You're not going to be able to communicate like with words. It's not gonna be like, tell me this, and you'll hear back in like their head in English. You might get feelings or kind of images. Maybe we'll do that as a middle ground until I can check properly.
Okay.
So yeah, so feel free to make me the roll, and we'll see how many successes you get as to kind of what you get back. And I'll look at that properly later because I don't want to get in big rules.
Yeah, it's fair.
Slows everything down.
Yeah, just... So what do you need me to roll, honey?
Manipulation plus animal ken.
Right. And how many ones am I gonna get? Thankfully none.
Yay.
So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10.
So you get a good few successes. You got 3 successes, so allow you to kind of... This is almost D&D style and I hate it, but allow you to kind of ask 3 things and you'll see kind of what you get back. But again, it will be very limited because they still have animal intelligence.
Okay. Let's see. So, how many days since they've seen their master?
They can't count.
Sadly,
so.
you don't get much back from that one.
Yes.
You just get images.
Okay, fine.
You just get images of them being outside and trying to scratch on the door a few times before then just going outside and kind of exploring the back gardens again. Just because a dog doesn't know how to count days, so they just try and give you an idea of them, being out for a while, trying to get back in quite a few times, then going in exploring and scavenging in bins for food. Just to try and give you a sense that it's at least been a few days, but you won't get a definite answer because the dog wouldn't know. But they try and impart that across with their memories.
Okay. And is master sent here?
What was that? Sorry, what's the question there?
Is master sent here?
Again, you get a vision of them walking along and looking up, and you get a very vague kind of idea of a face, but you get this feeling of like this is their person as they look up at it. And then you get just a sense of them like standing there and like stopping to pee, and then lots of loud noises are pulling lots of chaos, and then them looking as that shadow of a silhouette of a person is kind of dragged away by other shadows.
Okay. Can't think what else to ask a dog at this point.
What does it feel
Are you
like?
hungry?
At that one,
Always.
you don't even get an image back. You just get them sitting up and wagging their tail.
Oh, baby.
I
Yeah,
brought
fair.
a can. Is it a pull top? Oh.
You got brew house
I'm
drink.
not going to roll for that.
Yeah, I'll just like pull top it. Yeah.
Yeah, you can pull top. Can open.
There
Yeah,
you
the
go,
dog just happily.
baby.
It's from the can.
The nice lady
Yeah.
bought you some food. Good boy.
It's brought us to this police station.
I have concerns
Hey.
about that.
I'm
Me
gonna go
too.
in.
Are you?
Yes.
Are you the right person
before
to
you
maybe
do-
talk to anyone? No. I don't know.
No. No, not at all. I'm going.
Okay, wait. Wait,
What?
what are you going to say? What are you going to ask?
I'm going to ask about my friend. I've come to visit my friend. I've arrived here and they're missing.
Yep.
I've spoken to other people and they've not seen them either. I want to know if they've had any details.
Okay, what's your friend's name?
Xavier. I'm a British. I can say it how I want.
All right, okay, go nuts.
I don't think this is a good idea.
Is there a moon tonight?
Maybe you should go with him. Make sure he has a help.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a moon out tonight?
There is a moon over Bourbon Street, yes.
There is the moon. It has uncovered our subconscious thoughts. It has revealed to us a secret. This light shines a truth that we have yet to unveil. Venture in. And I start walking towards the police station. Oh, someone have this dog. I'm not taking it with me.
Come on, boy. I'll take him. Give him here. Hey, sugar.
Yeah, you're on your own, mate, not a chat.
Okay.
Like, there's a reason I came in a box.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe I should go with him. Eve, do you want to hold sugar?
We can look after Sugar right here, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Thornwell, wait up.
Thornwell, Willa May, you're entering a police station. It is typical. There's nothing special about it. You come up to a front desk. It is a guy behind the desk that looks tired on the night shift, not happy to be here. There is glass, like it's glass separating you from him. You can see there's a door behind him that looks like it has a keypad on it to get into the main precinct, and this guy is just stood at the desk. Just like, looks like he's just trying not to fall asleep, essentially.
No, Thornwell, are you speaking or am I?
Don't worry. I've got this.
Oh, God. Okay.
And I walk up to the desk. Good evening, sir.
Yes, can I help?
Yes, I'd like to report someone missing, please.
Have they been missing for at least 48 hours?
Yes.
Okay. Then he just leans over, kind of looks over. If you fill in this form with their details, your details, where you last knew they were, we'll get an officer to look into it for you.
I was wondering if you could actually give me some information. I've arrived here from quite some distance away. I was supposed to meet them, and I've been searching for a night now, and I've been unable to find them. I'm quite a stranger in this town, and they were my liaison, and I would very much appreciate any assistance, any information that you could share with me, just to put my mind at rest. Perhaps if anyone's looking into this, you could share some information, and I'll happily fill out any forms.
Okay, if you roll me either charisma or manipulation expression, please.
Ooh, I can do that. That's loads of dice. That's a 10, and a 9, and a 6, and a 6, and a 4, and a 4, and a 1.
Ooh!
Sorry, how many, so what was that again?
I got a 10 and a 9, and then 2 6s, 2 4s, and a 1.
That's still plenty of successes.
Yes.
Don't worry.
So he just
I
goes,
look back at
he kind of
Wilhelmina and
rubs
wink.
his eyes, sits up properly and goes, oh, okay. What was this person's name?
Xavier.
Xavier.
Yes.
So
And I'd like
been
to,
looking for this
if I
person,
can use
but-
that role to try and like, I say the name almost as though it's a question for them to fill in the blank. Like I look expectantly for them to know. Who it is.
I know.
Okay.
Don't worry, I know that I'm taking the role into account. It's just things. I'm gonna need a second name, most likely.
I was supposed to meet him at his address. Perhaps that would help. And I give the address that we've just come from.
Okay,
best
yeah,
I can.
that helps. If I just searched Xavier, like I say, this is why we have the forms. Anyway, and he types for a little while. He types in the address, types in the name, clicks enter, and then there's a very awkward silence. As I mean, public services aren't well funded anyway, and this is the 90s, so everything's on dial-up modems. So there is, there's an awkward silence. He's just waiting for it to load. Remember when pictures used to go like line by line by line by line when you loaded them up?
Oh no, I remember that.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
I definitely make small talk. Officer, and I read his name off his badge. It seems like a
Stanley.
slow evening. I suppose there's lots of trouble with the drunks. I imagine you're forever filling out paperwork, dealing with all these
Comes with the
reprobates in
territory.
the streets. Is it better being off duty in the office or on the street?
This time of night, in bed. Well,
I'm very
off
appreciative.
duty in the quarter.
I'm terribly concerned about my friend. So your
I know.
assistance is great.
He just slaps the side of the monitor, which is a big cathode fucking thing. So, okay, here we go. Xavier, fair enough. There is no second name. Fuck me. It has the address. It has. Well, that's odd. It has a warrant to search the premises. It has a date that it was searched, but I'm afraid I can't see the reason as to why or if there was anything found.
Oh, curious.
He's all,
so there's no updates on his whereabouts and his safety.
Oh, there's updates. I just can't access them. They're all locked behind a. They're all wall. I'm just coming up with the same code over and over again. I don't even know who the NOSTF are, but whoever they are, they've got this locked up pretty tight.
With the New Orleans task force, he mutters back to LeMay. Well, that's at least I know that you're investigating. If I could, it's very late. Perhaps I could take the form, and I'll fill it in, and drop it off in the morning. I can see. You're very busy.
Yeah, I mean, you're still. Damn the camera. You're still well within your rights to fill in a civilian form, and I'll try and put some officers on it. I don't know why it's been made so confidential. I'm sorry, it's very much above my pay grade. There's nothing else I can really tell you at the moment. No, well, it's very good. It's with the higher ups. Someone's taking it very seriously, by the sounds of it. It's with someone. Again, I have never heard of that department before.
Okay. Good evening, officer. It's been lovely making your acquaintance.
Sure. Okay.
Oh, cringed right in my bumhole then.
Well, I think that went very well. Shall we? To the room.
Yes, pleasantly surprised, Thornwell. Pleasantly surprised.
Did I not tell you?
You
the moon
did.
Will shine its light and reveal its secrets.
Yes, you did.
Trust his key. We will find the one pulling these strings. And he clicks his heels and he tries to take you in a waltz through the streetlights back to the Irish Wolfhound. Hello. We had an excellent time in the
Hang
police precinct.
on. Willamay, do you allow him to do this bullshit?
Yes, go on then. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so Sid, Eve,
Yeah.
Sugar, you all see Willamay in a big ass fucking dress and Thornwell in his very worn gentleman's attire, waltzing right outside a police station
Through the streetlights.
Through the streetlights, looking like a drunken disorderly waiting to happen, heading towards you, but it looks like they haven't been arrested at least.
Hey, he's more useful than I anticipated. He's actually quite good.
Yeah.
And she grabs hold of his, chin, and she goes, I might just have a use for you, sir.
I may have one for you.
Well, you've not been arrested. So that's a good start. Okay, so
remember,
did you get anywhere?
remember, Dutch. Do you remember Dutch? Yes, we met him earlier. I remember him. He mentioned the New Orleans Special Task Force.
Right.
NOSTF.
Yep.
NOS. The very officer in there was referring to the acronym whilst referring to me to the report of Xavier.
How the hell did you... Never mind. But
Sorry, I just love how this session has gone from Eminog flirting with her husband to Eminog wishing she wasn't married on a fucking dime.
Just
It's all
Well,
symbols.
if anyone, it's one for the clip reel.
When did the YMCA come out?
It's just
I was out in the
just a couple of seconds ago.
Been out for a long time by then.
80s, I think.
yeah, it's
So-
definitely the village people were still around.
I'm pretty certain it'd be getting played in New Orleans. In at least some bars.
The ones that Thormel goes into, apparently.
Quiet.
Go
what-
ahead.
just
Sorry, I
walked
just want to
right in
bring
and
light to
asked
that
me to be
weird
serious.
dichotomy that we have.
yeah.
I have to translate things to
You
their
guys just...
to their true symbols to make it sink in, to make it true. So sometimes doing the dance moves makes it more real for me.
I'm still stuck on how you just walked right in and asked them.
It's a mask.
I-
It's all masks. Everybody has a mask. You must match theirs, and you'll gel. They will give you what you want.
Hmm.
It's fine.
Are the NOSTF friendly? Or are they... We can't...
They are the
ask
What
them.
you heard,
they're
what you heard
hunters.
earlier tonight was that they're
Capital
vampire
H.
hunters that have a deal
Yeah.
with the prince to only take out vampires that are causing problems.
So we can't
Seems the
really go and
prince.
ask them questions. But if they're covering... If they're blocking the investigation... and, the house is pretty clean, so, because it looks like they went through it and took anything of use.
Mm-hmm.
But then why?
Say it's something that's worth reporting in.
Yes, if these are the prince's men, then why would they be hiding things from our investigation? The prince has put us on this, and would have shared the details that they would have uncovered. Unless they're working against those unloyal to him. This makes no sense.
Anything I've learned, Thornwell, is that loyalty is also a mask.
But from what the prince was saying, we definitely need the Justicar in place in order to sort out the treaty and such. So it makes no sense for anybody that wants the treaty in place. And I imagine most of our kind do. I mean, I certainly do. It makes no sense for anyone to sort of backstab like this. So we've definitely got something worth reporting in.
What to Dutch?
Wondering where we go from here.
Do we trust the prince if it's his task force? You're hiding this.
The prince is the one that...
No, the prince has got to deal with them. The task force are basically hunters. So he's got to deal with them to only take the bad vampires who kill civilians, right?
But they've taken his Justicar.
Yeah. But they've taken...
Is he...
Well, they're at least interfering with the investigation around his house. We don't know they took him.
They covering up for him?
The dog said he was here, though.
I think...
I'm gonna get my phone out and send a message.
Okay, who are you sending a message to, and what 160 characters are you sending?
Gonna message...
I miss the 90... I don't, but...
I know.
Homophobia, but...
Yeah, I'm
still
gonna message my sire.
Ooh.
I'm gonna
Okay.
message my sire and just say to my sire that I think the... What was the acronym? NOSTF.
Yeah. New Orleans Special Task Force.
is interfering with the council. Help. Question mark.
Help.
Then.
Is
Okay.
there...
Could I do
Anyone might have...
a circuit of the police station as well to see if I can see in anywhere, if there's like a window into the holding cell or anything like that?
So the actual police station isn't a detached building. It is a long block of buildings. So there's no you can't do the perimeter of the building itself. There are alleyways in between the blocks and everything. But there's no directly to the side of...
Yeah, I'd like to maybe try and find an alley or a fire escape, anything I could get up to get advantage, seeing any windows. Have a little stalk around.
Yeah, you can make me a perception subterfuge. Then while you're doing that, what's everyone else doing while Thornwell goes on a little jaunt?
Is my Auspex still active?
If you want it to be. Auspex isn't a thing you have to use charges of. It's just you can have it on whenever you want. The danger being if there's a very loud noise or a very bright light or a very strong smell, it could incapacitate you because it's so much stronger for you. So you might not want it on a lot because you can smell Eve very, very potently when you have it on. But it is something you could keep on permanently, technically, if you wanted to.
I got 1-1, but I got 2 8s. And then some stuff in the middle. I got a 7 as well. 6.
Okay, we'll come back to you in a second on one success. What's everyone else doing? Eve, you sent the text message. Sid, Willa, what's going on?
I'm just messaging you now.
I don't have my phone.
So,
hang on.
Yeah. We're next to the St. Louis Cemetery and Fairgrounds. What's Fairgrounds?
It used to be an old fairground area. It's now just a big area that the cemetery is slowly taking over.
I just have to ask, are we sure the dog wanted us to go to the police station?
No.
Do we want to look in the cemetery then, just to be sure?
Yes, that's a good idea. See, Sid, you're not as stupid as you say.
So tactful.
Okay.
Well, thank you.
Okay. So few things to go through. Thornwell, we'll come to you in a minute. Sid and Willamay, you're heading off to give the dog a walk through the cemetery.
Yeah, exactly.
Essentially.
Yeah.
Eve, are you going with either of these parties? Or are you just waiting to hear back?
I'll go with the dog walk,
Okay.
but I'm just sort of keeping an ear out for my phone.
Yep, no worries. Well, yeah, you're heading off to there. What do we want to do with this? We'll go with Thornwell first, why not? So you're heading around the back of the, kind of like, round that back of the whole buildings. And you walk up, you're kind of counting them to see which one would be the police building. And there is like a little yard. On one success, you don't notice any windows or people coming through. But you do notice that, like, there's a few police officers that come in and out of, like, one main door. But you do see, like, off to the side, like, almost lower down, like, that goes up a step to the place. Like, off to the side, off to this little area that you would have almost missed if you didn't have Allspecs on, there is, like, just a small door, like, that seems part of the building, but separate to the main entrance. With, like, no sign on it. It just looks like a very nondescript building, but the light's on.
Is anybody looking right now?
There are some police officers there, yeah.
Okay. And I just take note of it.
Yeah, there is also, I'm sorry, there is also, like, a gated fence. Do you know, like, you get the grid
Okay,
fences
so it has to be,
as
like,
well.
into the compound.
Yeah, it is. They've done what they can to make a little yard and things like that, and have space for, like, parked police cars and things. That's basically what you've gone round the back to.
Yeah.
They don't get much use out of police cars because most of the trouble happens in the quarter where you can't get cars in during the nighttime anyway, but there are a couple of squad cars there. There's some officers talking, a couple having a cigarette kind of thing. That is like the yard. You just notice in the corner is just like this one nondescript door that you only make note of because of Allspecs and the successes.
I think, seeing that it's going to be difficult to get anywhere closer, I just find a shadowy corner and watch for a while, blending into the background.
Okay. We'll come back to you. As you're walking to take the dog for a walk and explore the cemetery, there is a ping. As Willamay gets a message.
Oh,
That's a telephone call.
Oh yeah.
No, you get a text message that just says yes. Don't know what he was into, only that he was powerful enough for my girl.
Okay.
Then Eve, you get a ping.
Yay!
Yeah, you get a message back too, that just says, Storyville Jazz Hall, 20 minutes.
I put a little message back saying, "Can do. See you there."
Okay. What's the plan then as you're walking around this cemetery after that?
I just wanted a nosy to make sure we weren't being silly. Also, I didn't like being on the street outside the police station, so I weren't going to hang around there any longer. It was mostly an excuse.
Fair enough. So if that's the case, then yeah, you don't need to do anything besides walk there.
No, I just
Willa,
have a nosy.
yeah, there's nothing that you can tell here. It is like, it's just one of the many cemeteries in New Orleans. You can't tell anything is different in this one. It's pretty. They're all very pretty. It's one of the things I'd love to tour if, you know, America wasn't a trash fire.
Yeah,
there's nothing you.
me and
that you
Glenn were
see
saying
kind yeah, there's nothing that pops out to you as weird. Just, you know, a pretty cemetery with lots of crypts and decorations and like, gothic scenery.
No, Sid was just getting really itchy standing that close to a police station.
Mm-hmm.
So,
No, that's fair.
So what's
So,
the plan?
Well, in about 20 minutes or so, a friend of mine is going to meet up with me at the jazz bar, and going to see if we can work out a little bit more from this. And, they've got eyes and ears on quite a few things, so maybe they've heard something.
Okay.
Yeah, if you were going to meet them, you would need to head off pretty soonish because you're not in the quarter at the minute, and that is at the northeastern side of the quarter.
Okay.
Yeah. Right, we should probably go
Are we allowed to come
pick up
with?
Cornwell. Yeah, sure.
Sweet.
Okay.
Yeah, it's up to you guys. Like I said, as a note, feel free to stick as a pack the whole time. Stick coterie. Sorry, I'm thinking Sabat. Stick as a coterie the whole time. But vampire does lend to, like, splitting the party isn't a big of a no-no for me as a storyteller, so don't worry if you all have different things you want to do. For example, I'm aware the night is getting on and Thornwell still hasn't eaten.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that.
Yeah. So don't feel
So you know,
like,
these bacon
for the
snacks?
sake of story or plot or anything else, you always have to stick together. You're all going to have
Right.
your own like motivations and things you're going to want to find out about your own backstories and characters, and that is part of Vampire. Obviously, there
Okay,
will be
cool.
times when you want to stick together when you're doing this kind of stuff. I just don't want you to have it as a crutch, thinking we have to stick together because we're a party. It's not like D&D. However you want to
Yeah.
do things, the system and my storytelling can accommodate that really well. Don't worry.
Ah, you're a good egg.
I know.
At the same time, Eve's not about to abandon them in the middle of the city where they don't know where they are or what they're doing.
No, but on that, you
No.
would note that Avery is a Nos and secretive, and you would at least need to warn them about bringing friends. Or
Yeah, I did wonder about that.
yeah, you don't
I
know if
love
they take
Avery as
kindly to you
well.
turning up with 3 people they haven't met before out of the blue.
And a dog.
Just knowing your sire and 3 friends and a dog. It's
3 friends and
that
a
is a
dog.
90s
Went
sitcom.
to
Yeah.
buy another.
But yeah, it's up to you what you want to do. I'm also not trying to force you apart. I just don't want you to have to feel. Do whatever the fuck you
Well,
want, essentially.
I don't know about you, but I really could do with a bath. And I think little Sugar also needs a bath, don't you, boy?
Ah. So you're going to set yourself up with a hotel or something?
Well, I was going to be nice and offer to pay for us all to stay in a suite somewhere. I know that some people might need to eat, and you know, I need to freshen up, so I don't mind going and sorting that. I also would like to maybe meet up with my daddy.
Just as a note, Willow, your daddy isn't in New Orleans.
Oh, is he not?
No, you went to New Orleans to try and help
I
his business
did.
because he has to stay in Louisiana.
You're right.
He's looking after the business and the family, like legacy
Yeah.
back in Louisiana. You headed to New Orleans to kind of make something.
You did have a
there.
car
so
though.
Yeah, I've got my driver, haven't I?
you are, but you'd be crossing states. You'd be crossing the
Oh,
state
yeah.
up to northern
Yeah, no.
Louisiana.
Shit,
It
where's
wouldn't
your
just
poor
be-
driver?
That's what
Yeah,
I
it
was reading.
wouldn't-
The driver's the one she's abandoned.
I just want
The
to-
driver, honestly, honey, the driver will have headed back to Louisiana.
Okay.
You would be able to
Did
send
nobody
for
else
another
come
car.
with me then?
No, you were just being escorted to where you
Okay.
to where you said you wanted to go.
Oh.
Right.
And your daddy
So, I'll
accommodated
just
that
go
by
and
giving you a
find-
driver. Then the driver would have come back, and so you'd either have to hire another one here, or get him to
Okay.
send for one, which again would take a few days, and take you back, which would take a few days. So yeah, so you are a good few hundred miles away from daddy, which is why.
What I would like to do
you're
then-
here. Yeah.
Is freshen up, get myself looking absolutely glamorous, and go somewhere high society where I can mingle and maybe get some information out of peeps.
Okay, so you go freshen up. Again, you'd be headed to the quarter. You'd just be looking for more high society bars.
Hotel, something big.
Yeah,
that I
hotel.
can
Again,
get
you'd be
everybody-
looking more in the Garden District if you wanted higher up places. That's the rich district, and like to the very south of it, they do have a couple of like fancy hotels.
Yes.
Not so
okay,
much
I'll do
in
that.
the Garden District itself because that's residential, but that's kind of the richer area of Norlands, so that's where you could
Okay.
find that, and then head to the
Right.
quarter, which isn't too far away, and like go into other bars and speak to whoever you want to in that way. So that's what William May's doing. Sid, what are you going to do?
Not really sure. She's just kind of along for the ride. I think she's just gonna go for a stroll, like a patrol, like because she got attacked down by the docks. So maybe like having a wander down there would make sense because she's not really got anywhere she needs to be or wants to be particularly.
I mean, you could, just as ideas, I won't do this further into the campaign, but we're very new to this. Some ideas for you, if you're doing your own things, you could look into the music scene, or Jake said to catch up with him. Dutch.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
If anyone was going to update, if anyone was going to update Dutch, you'd probably be the person to do it because you're also Brewha.
But we saw him tonight. I was thinking.
No,
like,
that was
oh, it
previous
You saw
last
him
night.
last
Yeah.
night. Yeah, you saw him
Yeah,
last
and
night.
he was the one that told us about the special task force, so it might be good connection to ping something across his radar for that.
That sounds really sensible, though. I'm trying to work with low IQ.
I mean, you can do sensible things and still have low IQ. That's
I know. Yeah, I'll go back to the bra. I'll go back to the bar
Bra.
and see if Jake and Dutch are about.
Okay. Thornwell, are you heading to the lodge meeting?
I'm going, yes, the Psychic Lodge, to perform a seance and a bloodletting, I hope, should my flock be willing.
Okay. And Eve, you are heading to the Jazz Hall to meet with Avery, yeah?
yes.
I don't know if she heard you.
Eve?
So yeah,
Sorry, I
yeah.
didn't quite hear. Okay.
that's okay.
No
I'm here.
worries. So that's the plan for you guys. Down near to the west of New Orleans, just near the road bridge that leads to the city. A young kindred walks down the street. Someone stops them, asking for directions. As the kindred turns to talk to them, they feel a sharp shock as a bag is put over their head and a stake is driven through their heart, and they are dragged away into the back of a van. And we'll end the session there.
What?